Okay. Hopefully this will behave now with delay. So we're on a 20-second delay. And I'm praying that we're not going to drop frames now, because I'm hoping that that just fixed it, because I went back to pushing video card. Because the video, it should be video card encoding, and it had changed like all of my settings, which is just peachy, because I don't want all my settings changed. I want my stuff to be working. Sorry about that. Pretty sure. Come on, balance. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay on a 20 seconds. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, that's not fun. She felt really bad about that. Because it was like, it's good. And then it's like, haha, I lied. I'm like, no, no OBS, don't. So now, unfortunately, I have to go in and double check all my settings the way I had them earlier. But I have to pop into Discord and then to see all my parallels. But I guess I'll have to do that after stream. So hopefully the workarounds will work for now. And let me know in chat if you'd be so kind if it's behaving or not, because I don't have stream up while I'm streaming just to try to save some bandwidth. I suppose I could pop it up on the phone, but I'm just kind of keeping half an eye on it now, and it looks I should be acceptable enough with the delay. So I changed it to a 20-second delay, and we'll see how this goes. Ooh, itchy nose. I have an itchy nosy, Boot. Hello, Boot. You want cuddles, I know. Silly puppy. I'll give you some cuddles as soon as I get all these legs done. How's that sound? Hello, Bernie. Oh, and there's a cat. Man, everyone's going to come visit me tonight. Meow. Meow. Oh, hello. Hello, kitty kitty. You coming up? Ah, yes. Hello, Deathwish. Hi. And now we have... Look, it's orange. Hey. Are you guys just jealous because I gave the chicken a stream before I gave you guys a stream? If you talk to Carl, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to let you guys do anything that you want on his channel. You know, he's a very good manager. I'm sure he'd be happy to appoint you guys some tasks. You know, if you guys want to take turns doing reports. I like a cat under my elbow. You're gonna make this very difficult, Deathwish. should probably, come to think of it, post this to Instagram while I'm at it. I cannot do spelling my names correctly. Oh, there. Now it's gonna go like to all the places 14 times. How much fun. Do, 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 do. Cool, we got 3 more legs to go after this. Means that we're over halfway done. Hey! Oh, seriously, I can try to make it go, fine. I can try to make it go higher, but you gotta remember, my internet's bad. My internet's so bad. Give me a second. I don't know if it'll let me do anything more than that. Look, I'm gonna get very brave and I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna give you a little bit more. But if it drops frames like stupid, I gotta put it back down. Because dropping frames like stupid is very likely. Your smallest... Oh, that's because you have all the crazy 4K monitors. Now, this is the reason why 4K monitors aren't always the bestest thing ever. And I speak this from experience, having worked in the film industry. Sometimes you have people who live in the middle of nowhere. And when I say the middle of nowhere, screw it. Who wants to see what it looks like outside the window? Would you like to see what it looks like outside the windows, Kranitz? My friend with the hummus addiction. So much hummus. I'm gonna felt you a bunch of chickpeas. I should. We should have a whole chickpea felting project. I should just send you like felted hummus, so you could like stare at hummus all the time. Make you a hummus keychain. But yeah. I don't have fiber. I don't have. Oh my god! Don't get me started. There will be a. Here, tell you what. Give me a second. We're gonna use we're gonna use my favorite is close-up cam, which only, by the way, it only goes 640 because it's its entire reason of existence is just to do things at a macro level. Here, but it's on a very long extension cord. Here, I'm gonna literally stick this out the window, and then I'm gonna turn it on so you can see exactly what I am dealing with. Cat, if you jump out the window, I'm gonna be very mad at you. Let's see. That should probably work just to give an example of welcome to the farm. Oh, there is no internet pipe here, period. There is absolutely nothing. This is literally where I live. There's the barn and other crap. And if I can get this thing, and there's the... Alright, just so we can get a really good idea of this. Let's see if we can. So, I gotta be able to see what I'm doing. Up there, I think you can see that. That's like up the hill. Like you see all the stuff. And then all the way at the hill, my phone, my copper. DSL comes down a quarter-mile long easement from the top of the road. We are literally the last house on the pipe. Last. But yeah, just, you know, there you go. This is where I live. I live here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this camera like that and close the window so the cat doesn't run away. Yep, that's this is where I live. I live here in the middle of the country. Beautiful, beautiful country. So but the problem is that I literally have. So, welcome to Monkey Army. It's gonna give me a minute. We have discussed that actually. They just put a new cell tower in. And the new cell tower that is in Springville now does get good, decent 4G. If you're lucky and you catch me streaming at the beginning of the month, sometimes I abuse the hell out of my Verizon connection. And then if you watch me, then you can get at least the 187 whatever 720 by 180p streams. And I can only do that 3 times before they cap my bandwidth. But the saddest part of this story, the saddest thing I can tell you about bandwidth capping is okay, thank you very much, Sarsha. I'm gonna totally butcher your name, Sarchan 303. But yeah, no, we've discussed the trenchers. But the thing is, AT&T, which is the only service that we can get at my house without going up to satellite, and then by the time you go to satellite, your latency is just as big a problem. So when you're discussing that, it's like, meh. But if I can get, what really stinks is that AT&T has a phenomenal cellular internet package if you get the 4G house modem. The problem is we live in a hole, and we've been doing the mapping and been trying to figure stuff out. And if AT&T was you know, fair, and they actually put towers on the Springville tower, put antennas on the Springville tower like they said they were going to, we would have immediately gotten upgraded to that, and it wouldn't have been an issue. It would have just been, screw it, we're going to get the rural package and it's going to be awesome. But AT&T's decided they want to be a bunch of buttholes. And because Verizon already has antennas on the municipal tower, because most cell towers are municipal. Oh, you would think that, but you know what? The Telecommunications Act of 1996, you want to know what they're actually doing? And this is something that we're currently fighting, which is why my husband's running for local township council, so, you know, we could start making a bigger stink about this kind of BS. And this is also kind of why, you know, I'm totally sick of voting for the dude that's been doing our trustee for the past 20 years, because I'm like, dude, that's great, but you're doing absolutely nothing to promote and, like, you know, bring our community into the 21st century. And neither's Lawrence County in general, which is really, really sucky, because I love where I live. I love having my animals here and I love my house, but our infrastructure is just ass. Hey, how you doing, Hyper? I'm hoping you're having a better day. Oh, and Gamma, hi Gamma. Yeah, I'm bitching at Kranitz about the state of my internets, which Gamma has heard this firsthand, my rants many a time, and so has Hyper. So Kranitz got me started, because believe me, if there's one thing that I'm sure you guys just love hearing, it's Paint's hour-long rants on why my internet is horrible. So and what we were trying to do to fix it. So yeah, but no, you'd think Telecommunications Act of 1996 would take care of that, as well as all the other stuff, plus all the extra taxes and levies and fees and fines and BS that I have to pay on my stupid phone bill every month. But the fact of the matter is, the way they're getting around it is they're saying, well, we laid a fiber line to Bedford. That's rural. I'm like, Bedford's not rural. Bedford's the city. It's not a huge city. Oh yeah, yeah. They take all the tax money and federal subsidiaries, but they're not actually spending it in the rural communities. And then they threaten the local businesses that do want to lay fiber, like Smithville. Oh man, I was so mad at Bedford. So Smithville, which is our local fiber network provider, and they're friggin' amazing. When I lived in Bloomington, which is like 15 minutes north of where we currently live, we had a fiber drop to the house. It was the coolest thing ever. But Gamma knows too because he's also streams and actually here let me see if I got that. If you guys if you haven't yet, go ahead and we're gonna do this. So you're gonna have to forgive me because I'm doing I don't know if I have a mod, but I don't know if I have this request up yet. I think that's right. Yeah. Go follow Gamma. And because he's awesome. He also streams, he does games mostly. Sometimes I go to his house and I steal his vibe and play Tilt Brush. And then he can't get rid of me. But oh, I know. But the other problem, Kranitz, if you're unaware, is if you try to start an ISP in a rural community, AT&T will sue your ass. And so the reason that we haven't done it out here yet is because they will literally sue you. And because they have their lawyers, they'll be like, well, you can't compete with us. This is our area. And it's like, no, we should be able to compete with you. But they will totally find some excuse to take you out, which is retarded. And it's one of those things where they should be losing left and right on any kind of antitrust, competitive case. But because they have enough money compared to people that don't, they will just simply litigate you out of being able to afford to do anything, which is so stupid. And that's also the reason that Smithville hasn't come into our area yet, is because apparently they had sort of a non-written agreement with AT&T, where basically AT&T says, we're servicing this area, so you guys stay out of it. And so Smithville said, okay, we'll go ahead and do that deal. We're going to go lay our fiber over here. Well, the thing is, AT&T is no longer truly servicing the area because they're no longer signing up new people. But they haven't really announced that officially, but that's what's happening. So they go door to door and basically say, sorry, we don't have any more room in the CO, so you cannot get internet. We're like literally the last people that got internet installed, and all we have is DSL. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was basically like some obscure utilities law. And I just know that if you Google it, you'll see that there was community ISPs that have tried to get going and get started, and AT&T has gone in and Comcast have gone in and been like, well, you can't do that. And because it's something about the lines, and I'd have to look it up in order to get all of the information at the moment, but they actually do. And it's one of those things where by the time you have to file and do all the preliminary court nonsense, most people just give up because they don't have the funds to sustain it. So you'd have to like literally be supported by like someone larger than you in order to float your court case long enough. And most people just don't want to deal with it because AT&T will just wreak complete havoc, which is total bull. It's complete BS. But yeah, they've done it enough times that people just don't want to deal with it, which is unfortunate because you should be able to have a community ISP. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to have your community come together and provide your own internet if you're capable of setting the equipment up. And it's not impossible. I mean, we've discussed getting microwave in from Greene County. If we moved down to Amish country, and man, Kranitz, I'm telling you, ugh. Let's see. Okay, give me a minute. Speaking of CFC, well, I'm still downloading. You know how much it downloaded yesterday? Leaving it online, like nonstop, for like, shush. Leaving it online to randomly do stupid things. Yeah, ISPs are blocking Google Fire utility poles. Yeah, it's stupid crap like that. It's like they'll go in and they'll block, access to stuff. So they'll be like, oh, you can't have this because we own XYZ. And it's just absolutely stupid. And I know it's happened. I don't know, Pennsylvania was another big case. But no, they seriously. Um, but we've discussed microwave and we've discussed let's see. Um, we've discussed mesh network. They're down in Amish country has, because my laptop has it on there. So if I go to Dinky's right now, which is literally an Amish farm auction in the middle of nowhere, you talk about middle of nowhere, completely the middle of nowhere, you get really good reception on the WiMAX because there's a mesh network down there. And how much? A gig, one gig out of 20 downloaded after 5 hours last night, and I had to stop it because I was trying to watch I was trying to watch Kittens talk and someone else. I was watching the Strims, and I couldn't watch the Strims and talk in chat while it was downloading, so I stopped it. And I'll start it back up and let it go again tonight. Actually, what I'm going to probably do tonight is get my phone hooked up to her computer and just eat all my bandwidth downloading it. Because it's like 20 gigs, which is a lot. Hello, Boot. But yeah, so I'll get it eventually. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, I can put this back on. The calmy music for the calming. Alright. We got a couple more legs left. That's good. Yeah, only 1 gig. Only one single gig after 5 hours downloaded. And it was like just limping along there. It was insane. And you gotta remember, if I got that download going, we can't do anything else at all. Like nothing. So I'm gonna be better just eating all my bandwidth on my phone. So Verizon caps my 4G tether after I use 15 gigs of bandwidth. They cap it at 600 kilobauds a second. My stream, when I stream, the best I can get out of it, if I have anything else running, like chat or Discord, which, did I close Discord? Actually, let me make sure I close Discord, because that eats way too more than it should. Oh, no wonder. Okay, Discord, you need to go away. That should help, actually. Yeah, it eats so much of it. So I'm getting 100 kilobytes a second on capped bandwidth on my phone, more than I get on my landline, my connected, which is stupid. And you know, for those of you, half of you know I'm in the Cisco. Oh God, yeah, Microsoft hates me. You want to know why Microsoft hates me? Microsoft hates me because they know that I haven't updated my Windows 7 computer yet. I let my window, but I'm probably not going to bother for a while anyway. Microsoft can suck on my cock. That one. Carl wouldn't like it though. I think he'd feel oppressed. But yeah. Come here, little leg. But yeah, I know I can bitch forever about the crappiness of my internet. But how's everyone else doing? Tell me happier tales of things that aren't so woeful as my internet capacity. What exciting things everyone else have? Did you finish your labs, Gamma? How are you doing on your Cisco stuff? Because I know I'm going nuts this weekend getting my last of my finals things together. You guys are gonna have to forgive it. It's a 20-second buffer on the stream, so I have to basically count to 40 to see if anyone responds. Hello, Boots. Aww. All by yourself? Okay, look, I will do my best tonight to get, you know what I might do is I think I can steal her, if I can plug, if she'll let me tether off her iPhone that doesn't use its bandwidth, I can download, I can probably just download all of it on her plan tonight, because the way that Verizon has it split is I get 15 gigs per device of tethering. So if I use her account, we'll just go ahead and use all her tethering for the month, which I'm pretty sure we're getting, you know, it'll be good. We're just going to head and tether off of her iPhone while she's sleeping. And then I'll download it to her PC. They're like, no, sorry, you're going to have to leave it on all nights doing updates. Lies. Well, that's okay. I mean, I mean, you can, that's totally fine if you're there or you're not there. It's just that I really wish they hadn't left game day to the last second. Oh, if anyone else is interested. We're doing, our IT club, which has its own Twitch account, is doing a game day next Thursday. And part of what we were going to do, or we're playing around the idea of doing, was either getting some Jackbox going, via the IT club account, and or have Fierce Kitten's gift bot running so that we could do some demo stuff with interactive. And obviously if we can get local students plus anyone that's already on Twitch, if you guys want to come and play just to do some interactive stuff, that would be totally cool. Just for fun. Oh, I'd have to see who else is on. I know that we do. There are other people that do Gotst it. I think Talk was saying he wanted to get back into playing Sea of Thieves too. I don't know. Kranitz, do you play Sea of Thieves? Have you played that yet? That's alright. Fine. Whatever. I don't know. All of the club happenings this year, to be really honest, have just kind of annoyed the crud out of me. Because it just felt like everything that happened the entire time was kind of like rushed and last minute and poorly communicated. And that really kind of had me upset, because it's like, I totally don't, I want to be helping out and I want to help do stuff, but I just feel like nothing has been communicated this like entire half of the year. Like, we did okay first half when it was just like, cool, you know, we're having like actual meetings, and then all of a sudden it turned into, we want to have talks. And I'm like, that's cool, we can have talks. I think talks are a good thing. But when it's like every single thing, I don't know, it felt like it felt like it was like it felt like the Diane show, to be honest with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great and all, but I think you're totally missing the point, as it's supposed to be a student club, and what we really should have done, and I wish they'd pushed it more, was basically make it like, hey, we need to have a group activity. Like, I don't know why they didn't push, you know, push us to be a requirement to be in club that you have to give a talk. I think that would have been a good thing. But then again, you know, they didn't even show up for the time I did mine. Ooh. A voyage with 5 chests. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on your chests. Should see if my truck's back yet. Actually, that's not bad. I'm just gonna leave the camera there so I can see who's out there. Boots like, what you doing, Mom? Nothing. No, my truck is not yet back. How far out can I get this to go without falling? Oh, there's nothing clipped there. Oh, I'm gonna have to stick this on something. What do I got? There we go. You know what works nice? Wood. Always have wood. It's like farm stuff. What you doing? Nothing. Oh, you're gonna be too thick. My wood is too thick. Why is my wood too thick? Oh, so close, but so not close. Oh, maybe. That might work. This might be fine. I'm just gonna do this and then turn the camera on OBS. It's gonna be like, nope. I'm not gonna stick in the window without having more support. Do do do. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't ask. It's not worth it. Just accept it. Just accept that this is what I'm doing right now. Just accept it. Accept the weirdness. Accept getting the other camera set up. Hello, Boots. Don't give me that look. I'm not crazy. Boots thinks I'm crazy. So what are you doing, Mom? Nothing. Let's see. Box should work. I'm gonna have to put my, what's it called? My air conditioner in soon anyway. That'll work. There we go. That should be straightish. And then we can crop it. There. Now we can stare up the driveway as soon as I twist the camera. Do close up cam. Do hello. Clockwise. There we go. And we'll crop that. That's odd. Should be cropping. Focusing would be cool too, but that's probably not going to happen. See, now we're taking a quick there we go, quick break on the. I just want to know when my truck comes back. But yeah, that's my that's my driveway, and of course, you know, it's whatever it is out, so. Things get really fun when, like, chickens jump on the roof, which probably won't happen today. Although we do have a Bernie jumping in a lap. Hello, Bernie. Hello, Bernie. Hey, how are you doing, Bernie? We're having a nice chill session while Mom stabs things. It's gonna be totally chill, stabby session, because the best thing that you can possibly do is stab things while you're trying to calm down. Because there's nothing better than chillaxing while stabbing and having your dog stare at you like you're out of your mind. Isn't that right, Boots? Boots, would you like to come up in my lap and get petted? You would like to come up in my lap and get petted, wouldn't you? Just a nice, easy, droning on talk of whatever this early in the evening, because, of course, on a Friday night, that's what everyone wants, to totally fall asleep to the soothing sounds of fabric being locked into itself via a fancy needle. And if you're really lucky, you may also get to hear the soothing sounds of my fingers getting locked into the fabric via the fancy felting needle. Oh wow, we only got one leg left to do, and then we can move on to the next part of this. This is exciting. What's going to be really fun is doing all the little individual suckers, because octopuses have suckers. So I need to figure out the best way to do the octopus suckers on each one of these tentacles. How brave am I? I'm gonna find out. I was afraid of that. Oh, actually, come to think of it, it's probably pointless to even have this open because I don't think I've reset it. Alright, cool. Now we get to work on the last of the legs and then start doing detail. Whoop! Oh, that's hubby. Give me just a second. What? Um, 15 and up, because it's yeah, we'll get just 40, like a giant, like a 40 pounds is too big, but between like 15 and 20. Yeah, 25 pounds should be fine. All right, love you, sweetie. Yep, bye. We got to buy the dog foods, and we've had this discussion for. So obviously my truck is not back yet because my truck is at Tractor Supply buying dog food. I misspelled Jeff Marsupial's name. Wow, those are awesome little merit badges. I wish I was. I wish I was. Yeah. There we go. Back to soothing Spotify list. I kind of like this playlist actually. I have to say this for every time I stream, and then just talk softly into the microphone. All right, almost done. No, I did not. Don't want. Does not want. Yeah, we're getting you dog food. Doesn't that sound exciting? It does. Look at you wag your little stub tail. Hello, Oh, you're not Charlie. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe Charlie will come back someday. Maybe Charlie will come back someday. What do you think, Bernie? Although I'm not exactly sure why my Capigen is Oh, why'd you lick my knee? You're a weird dog. Ah, don't lick my knee. It's even weirder with pants on. No, I don't want to hear any of it. And I want to skip, but you're not going to let me because you're going to... Hold on a second. Stream Elements is being retarded. We're going to play Let's Eat My Bandwidth. Play the Let's Eat All My Bandwidth game. Eating all the bandwidth. Checking the things. Eating the bandwidths. Because Capigen should have popped up with all that hype and stuff earlier. And there should have also been an explosion of cocks. Because there's nothing better than seeing a cock explosion. But you can't have a cock explosion when there's like, Capigen is broken. And I don't, example. Okay, that is working. Mostly. Sorta. Not totally, though. Interesting. Alright, you should be taking up, the whole screen. You should be over here. That's strange. Okay, see, that's what I had originally had it set up for. But it should be more explosions. Hello, boot. Okay, so that's not broken. Although I know a lot of people have been having issues with Stream Elements and stuff, so it wouldn't be totally beyond belief to be like it's busted. What I need to do is I need to compartmentalize my channel a little bit more, because I've been trying to figure a few things out, and one of them has been like the farming channel versus the crafting channel. And I think I want to stick with monkeys on this channel and stick with chickens on Carl's. So there will be a little bit of adjusting going on as I have time to do it. I also want to do some more giveaways. So if anyone has ideas for giveaways, that would probably be a good thing also. And I know, like, I don't have stickers or anything yet, but that's probably going to be something that I'm going to need to invest in at some point. Because it's just for fun. Although I'm totally up for doing like karaoke and things too, if anyone wants to listen to my me so embarrass myself. I do enjoy a good karaoke sing. I think it's fun. I think bad karaoke is funnier. Oh, I'm just happy I'm gonna hopefully be getting my goats back soon. At least a couple of them. Alright, come on. Stop being dumb. Well, I can't even log into Stream Elements right now. So I'm not going to, because that would be bad. Oh. I'm tempted to be like, if I can get 15 people on the channel, I'll show you my booty. It's like 50 people, whip my cock out. They're like, what? You can't do that? Like, yeah, I totally would. He probably wouldn't be very happy though. I also found there's a pancake festival tomorrow. Pancake festival! And I did not know about this. I mean, seriously, pancake festival. Would you not love a pancake festival? I'm gonna try to get my mom to watch the stream again. Last time I tried to get my mom to watch the stream, she's like, I don't Twitch. And I'm like, I'm so mad at you. Because parents should be supportive of their kids. They should be. I encourage my kid to go ahead and like, oh, you can stream. No faces. You can stream. Oh, wow. I think we just finished a leg. Oh, boy. Okay, cool. So, I got one leg's a little on the chubby side. So maybe we can compact this down a little bit. It's not too bad. I can always lengthen these later. As you can, I can always add a little to the ends. But which actually I might lengthen this one a bit. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. It's like you did the laugh. What was that laugh? It's like that laugh was because I just thought of one of my dad's horrible daddish jokes. Salesman joke. So, I probably shouldn't tell this, but I'm going to anyway. So, there was this toothbrush salesman, and he went door to door, and he was doing like okay, but he didn't sell too many toothbrushes. And his boss came back, and he's like, well, you know, you're not doing very well. You know, you need to do better than this. Or, you know, maybe you should find a different occupation. And the guy goes, oh, okay, well, you know, what do I do? I need to get better at this. You know, I wanna be able to sell my stuff, and you know, so what do I do? You know, you're better at this than me. What do I do? He goes, well, you need to get yourself some kind of a gimmick. And the guy goes, okay. So he thinks about it, and he goes out and he comes back, and the next week he sold like, you know, 300 toothbrushes. And the week after that, he sold like 500. The week after that, he sold like 1,000. And then and his boss is like, "Oh my goodness, what are you doing?" It's like, "Well, you know, you told me I need to get a gimmick, so I got a gimmick." It's like, all right. So he comes out. He's like, "Well, you know, what are you doing?" Well, I'm setting up at the mall, and I got my thing going. He's like, "All right. Well, you know, what's this thing?" It's like, I got this. I got this gimmick. Let's see." So he goes, "Well, I totally want to see what you're doing." So he comes out the mall, and it's like, you know, he's been out there since like 10. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And he goes, so how many toothbrushes have you sold so far? And he goes, yeah, I've sold like, you know, 400 today. He's like, wow, man, I got what on earth are you doing? How are you doing this? And he goes, well, you see, I got myself some dip. And the guy goes, really? It's like, I gotta try this dip. This must be amazing dip. So he goes and he takes it, and he takes a taste of it, and he goes, oh my god, this stuff tastes like shit. And the guy goes, that's because it is. Want to buy a toothbrush? Oh, horrible bad dad joke. And my grandfather, man. My grandfather was always the stickler for the bizarre humor. So do you all know why they put fences around the cemetery? They put fences around the cemetery because, you know, people are dying to get in. Okay, so that one's a bit longer now. I like that a bit better. A little length to it, a bit pointier. Yep, and these are, what's cool about these is they're moldable. Hey, Gamma. That's right, it's a 20-second delay. And I fixed the, I think I fixed the stream elements. It's bouncing now. Oh, you get to hear my family's bad jokes. What are you spinning up for, computer? Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Hey, how you doing, Fat Gato? Hey, Emily. Would you like to come up here and sit? I'll make room for you, because you're usually reasonably well behaved on the desk. Move some stuff out of the way. I'm gonna do a headdress for the potato cat in a little bit. I'm making room for you up here, Ems. Psst, 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 psst. Kitty! Meow! Psst, 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 psst. Meow! Come here. Oh, you want to play with Boot? Meow! You can come up. Boot's like, I want to sit on your lap, Mommy. I'm trying to get Emily to come up because she's smaller than you. Sorta. I know, I'm sorry, Fat Cat. I should make fun of you. Emily? Oh, Emily ran away. Boots like, I will sit on your desk. Can I be on your lap? Can I love you? Mommy, why don't you love me, Mommy? What? Where not loves Mommy? Mommy, love me. I do love you, Boot. I love you very much. I gotta get this octopus ready. It's actually coming along pretty nice. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm gonna take 2 needles now. Do some dual stabbies. Okay, we'll fold this dude up here. Mama! Bernie, what are you doing? I also gotta select a for eaten goat soon. I'm actually in the market for some pygmy. For a fat, young little pygmy goat. And we can put on a roast for the end of the month. And we gotta get some more of the yard done this weekend. Hopefully we'll get the downstairs taken care of, and maybe I can even rug doctor on Sunday. That would be awesome if I can get the carpet shampooed. Okay. There, so we got a bit more of that skirt done. I'm just rolling these guys over. I'm going to find a person to sail with, so if I go silent, I'm pirating. Gamma's gonna go pirate. Hot Pocket! My goodness. Hot Pocket commercial. Hot Pocket! It's like lava. It's like lava wrapped in like pastry. It's lava pastries. The look I'm getting from the boot. Boot, you just want to come up, don't you? Poor Boot. Hot Pocket. Pero, but? Pero dog? Pero. What? Tell me when will you be mine? Tell me quando we can share a lovely vine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando my happiness to be. Oh, my love, please tell me when. Every morning today, every day seems a lifetime, and you show me the way to joy being compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando. You have to forgive me. I'm kind of on this like silly kick from all the stuff the Dominoes used to do, and my dad was playing with them when I was like 12. When I was 12 years old, my dad played in a mixed Oompa band. It was led by Carl Schwarzenegger. And they played all kinds of things. And he played trumpet and he sang. Anyway, it was good stuff though. It was fun. It was mostly fun just because I got to be a roadie, and I was just generally just entertaining. You know, you dance, could do all the fun stuff, and be like, my dad's on stage, and then they bring us on stage, and we get to sing and do things. So yeah, we grew up performing. It was kind of cool. But it's just it's silly stuff that has just some good memories attached to it. So. Oh, I'm so happy that all the wool came. Oh, for anyone that has dropped in newish, look at what came. All the things that look at all the little wool that came. So happy, which is cool because now I get to see. Maybe we can find like a. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'm just gonna dump it out. Oh, which of course means because I'm totally OCD about this, I now have to organize it by color. We're gonna give the wool its own camera, I think. Oh, my color code. Everything needs to be rainbowed. Put all the things in rainbow order. Okay, and whoop. Logitech, no. Behave yourself. There. What's this button do, Mommy? Oh, all the wool. And you get to go in the middle. Because Lord knows we gotta have all the cameras. All the cameras everywhere. Everything looks so dark today. I got all my lights on, but they just don't. Just look dark. 0, there we go. Why everything looks so dark? Oh, this monitor's dark, that's why. Duh. And let's throw some color correction. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, so this is top of table. Alright, so we need to rotate. Where are you? That one. Wanting to do a custom order, but wondering what I should have you felt that would go with my channel. Well, I can. You have a. You mean? Hold on. Let me check a thing. Let me check your channel, because you see that would totally be do. You know, I do flat felties too. I prefer doing 3D, but I've done flat ones where it's like literally like I actually have a hoop, believe it or not, and I was considering doing some more of these where they're like slightly dimensional 2Ds, and that would be like something you can hang up behind you. It's like a logo. So that is a project that I kind of have on my list of stuff that I want to do in the near future. So I have to finish the jellyfish, and I have to get all this other stuff mailed out. And I think I still owe, I want to say Anna's owls, because there's so many people that have owls. I think it's, I don't know, I need to do like 4 more owls for other streamers, like little mini owls. But oh, hold on, let me bob over to your channel real quick. Hello, Boot. The Gamma there. So you gotta have like a logo thingy. You don't really have a logo. You're just kind of like got a ting going on. You'd probably need some brandings anyway. I don't know. Looks like you're gonna stick with the black and orange, the gray and orange theme, or I don't know. That's gonna be kind of a good question, because we could do some really cool stuff. Well, let's see. I'm serious though. You know, there's got to be stuff that can be done with you. You do got emotes. I could do your little head. I mean, I could totally do your emote on a piece of backing. Like if I climb over there and find my hoop, basically you could pick a color felt that you want for a backdrop, and I can needle felt your emote on a hoop, and then you can hang it, and maybe even do some fun stuff with it. I'm trying to think. I guess I could effectively sew yarn around the hoop too. I mean, there's just like so many things that can be done with things. Like, you know, with the stuff. I was going to... okay, that should be right. I was going to do that. And that. And that. You know, all the things, because they're important. Probably not, just that offline. Well, you know, I'm up for like whatevs, because I like doing things and stuff. Although let me get these organized real quick. Alright, so that's standard felty things, and these guys need to go over here. I kind of want to go through all the different colors that I got here, and if I can find a good one, I'm going to start using it for blending anyway. Like actually that might work too, because see, that's sort of a betweenish color. That might be a good bridging color. It's gonna be like, I should have bought more. Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's some good stuff too. Use that for the kitty. But this is because, oh, hold on. Okay. Between here and here, right? Where's my other hand? There's my hand. Alright, I gotta fit all this right there. Oh yeah, I could totally do that. That'd be fun. Excuse me, boot. Okay, there's gonna be... I wish that was further down, actually. Can I turn you, Logitech? Can we get you in the actual corner? Maybe a little more? Not quite that much, maybe there. Okay, so we have a white. Looks like maybe more than one white, so we got... Oh, it actually might be a slightly different color white, come to think of it. Okay, so we got two whites. Stay put phone. And cat. Stay put potato cat. So let's see, we got two whites. I'm gonna start with pink. I got an adorable little pink. This is all the merino, I can't pronounce it right, the merino wool. A pink. Pink, 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 pink. So the reds go here. There's a purple, so it's red family. And then greens and yellows, blues, yellow, green, green, black, you're red, gray, 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 black. Ooh, it's like a super creamy light yellow. Pink and brown and blue. Okay, let's see what we got here. So like a pink, I just want to see all the colors that came. All right, and then we got a pink came, and then that's gonna move into there's like a red, and there's a deeper red. It's like a maroon. That's actually, you're more orange. You're more sort of a pinkish purple. Orange. Oh, yellow. Look at the tiny, it's like in the tiniest little bag. It's so cute. Okay. Oop, I just ran out of space. I need to get a box then. And we'll just have to like stick them like upright in a box so I can see the colors. Boot. On the plus side, I think I might have a box about that size that I can get them crushed into. Hey! I can't type because of my carpal. Oh, baby. Carpal tunnel sucks. Oh yeah, I got they came this is the wool that Phoenix and I found on Wish. So it's probably like $30 to $60 worth of little packets. And I'm just going through and trying to see what all the colors are. But yeah, this is the stuff that we picked up for like $7 after shipping. We're like so lucky to grab it, and so I'm trying to go through what I got and seeing what I'm going to be using on my Octopus. But yeah, that's cool. You know, don't worry about that. Like heck, if you want, I'll see if I can get Discord to behave, and you can just talk if you're interested. I'm fine with that. But I'm just actually just looking for a. I wonder if it would fit in that. I'm just looking for a little box so I can get the stuff to stand up within my aspect ratio that I have available. Oh, can I reach without taking my headphones? Probably not. Yeah, don't hurt your hands. You need them for stabbing. Poor pillow. Oh, hello, cat. I see you have found a tiny box. Teeny boxes are good. Oh, yeah, I'm very excited for these, but I wanted to get a better idea of what colors there are here, so I'm gonna probably just pop them open just to squish some air out. Oof. Do 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 do. Oh, all the colors. Oh my goodness! Look at them all, they're so pretty. Okay, we're gonna go white to purple. I have issues, if you guys haven't noticed. I get very OCD about these things. I don't like where that one is. I'm gonna have to move it. Just leave it alone for now, Mary. Okay, and then it's going to be... Yeah, no, I get a bit of the carpal tunnel too. I think it's the curse of graphic designers. Like the bane of everything everywhere. Oh my god, look, we got some red. I'm like so excited because this is the first time that I'm gonna have like real little samplets to kind of work with. That are like all the different, all the colors. Oh my god, it's like all the colors. Kind of coral, and there's another. What are you doing, Boots? Yeah, pop you open too. Well, I'll be able to fit a bunch of these in anyway. This one's almost got a glow-in-the-dark feel to it. It's like so bright. I don't want to get lost though. Okay. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm putting the colors in the things so that they're tight enough that I can kind of get a look at all of them sequentially, so I can get an idea what I all got. So, and it's also going to give me a chance to color correct this camera. Alright, because this, I'm gonna go by the green and the purple. So that is actually probably about the right color, and that's actually about the right color. So that looks like it's actually pretty darn close to correct, believe it or not. So anyway, according to the it's actually right about there. That's still really blown out, but you kind of get the better idea of those anyway. And then I'm gonna get the rest of them in here, cause there's more, of course. But yeah, no, I'm working on an octopus, and I need to find another thing, because then look, there's even more of them. Look at them all the colors, like all little woolly colors. Yeah, it's actually pretty close to the actual colors of them. Oh, my truck is still not back. I sent my husband out to get, well, he went to borrow, he's like, I want to borrow your truck. I'm like, yep, I'm never going to see my truck again. Those of you with husbands who have trucks know how that goes. That's, they're like, I'm going to go borrow your truck for a minute. Goodbye, truck. I miss you. It was nice knowing you, truck. All the colors. Anyway, so yeah, but that opens me up to doing more projects, because look at them all. They're all beautiful, all the beautiful colors. But yeah, so that's gonna be all the wools. And then I have a feeling it's gonna be one or a bunch of these lighter ones that I'm gonna use for blending. That kind of sounds like my truck's coming now. So right now I'm finishing this little bit of a skirt on this octopus, and then I'm going to blend it. But yeah, bench, I actually made an armature for this dude, and so this little guy actually is posable, which is something I don't do very often, but I felt it needed it. So this is a fully posable octopi. Oh, and speaking of people with octopi, apparently Nagy has popped on. This is for Nagy. And then I'm making a jellyfish for talk next, because I said I was going to do a bunch of these and send them off. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that because it's fun. And also because I get to do some experimentation, because I like having a purpose for doing a project. So since they're just sort of experimental anyway, I'm just kind of making them for other streamers, just for fun. So I'm just trying to do the smaller experimental ones anyway. And then once I get the, I can kind of learn from those techniques, then I'll add that to my Etsy store for commissionable stuff. Yeah. Next time, but yeah, it was on Wish. If I find a deal like that again, I have your address now. I just might randomly send you wool, because I'm a sucker for doing things like that when the money's there. Oh, no, we need to move over here. I got myself out of camera range. Oh, I hope she does. I hope she does. I think she will, because she was even saying the other night that she's got Squishy on her chair, but apparently dancing with Squishy is difficult because Squishy's a pain in the butt to take off of her chair. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a teeny tiny version of Squishy, and you could put this on your head, because they had joked about making like an octopus headband. Whoop! A thing happened. I don't know what kind of thing happened because everything's delayed. Oh, cool! I have a host for 4. Hey, thank you for that host. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. My name is Paint27. You can call me Mary. I have a small farm in Indiana, hence the camera that's staring at my driveway. And tonight we are working on a little octopus for Nagi, actually. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream. Pull up a chair. If you got tea, go grab it. I should probably make tea. It's delicious. There we go. Alright, and we're going to just wrap this one here. And then we're done with the first part of the skinning. And then I get to start doing the fancy stuff. Oh yeah, I know, and it would be totally awesome. And it would be totally like awesomely wearable too, because you can like, I love this. I should just finish that first, but look at how cute it is. I might work on some of these legs so that they're a little more uniform. As I already added some length to some of them, but I might want to add a little more length to a couple more of them. But yeah, but they're totally like. Let's see, these are a little bit on the floppier side. Well, it's like totally just standing there. It's gonna be like chilling. And I gotta get his little black eyes there. But I was trying to look at, like, you know, naturally how do octopuses like do their thing, and yeah, it's just, there's at least a couple of these that are pretty meldable, and they'll stay put. So that's what I just want to do now, is just work kind of on that. But yeah, so there are a lot of those will just kind of do their thing. And as long as there's enough of them that'll behave, I think it'll be good. But I need to make sure that these are tight enough too. So I'm seeing here we got a little bit of pull away. So I gotta go in here and tighten these up a bit. That's okay. That's why I'm kind of stretching it, and so I can see where we need to work on spots. There. And part of this is going to come with blending the loose over too, but Bench knows that. She's awesome. Well, I'm a little annoyed that I got a host and it didn't do the thing, but I guess Stream Elements and stuff has been acting up, so oh well. See, there should have been an emote explosion with a host, because it's supposed to be, Kappagen's supposed to do that, but I guess Kappa's being naughty. And there should have been a couple other things that went with the host. It should have gone ahead and should have done the announcement too. So I guess whenever I'm done tonight, I'm gonna have to go back and figure out what's up with those settings. I think I had. Okay. Let's see, where else do we need to tighten you up? See, I'm not too worried about this because I'm planning on blending here at the seams anyway. I just want to make sure that they're tight enough so that they're not sticking out too much. I need to get a scary needle like Phoenix has, the multiples. That's a baby needle. No, actually that might help. We'll switch over to the fine. And then Pi escaped earlier today. I don't even know why Pi escaped. But Pi escaped. And then I walk out there. Oh man, I was so mad at like the kid's bus driver. It was like pouring friggin' rain, and she let her off the bus and let her walk down the hill. And then the kid's like, no, it was my fault. She told me to call you, and I said I wasn't gonna do it. I'm like, dude, you guys were like 20 minutes early, and I was like just about to leave to get in the truck, and she's coming down the gate, and I'm like, she's like soaking wet like to the skin, and I'm just like, what are you doing? It's like, well, I told the bus driver it was gonna be okay, and I wasn't gonna call. And I'm like, dude, no, we're gonna have a discussion about that, because no, you're not. That's totally no, because I mean, like pouring, like torrential downpour. Like I had just rushed to get my computer shut off because there was definitely thunderstorm inbound. So I did not want her walking down that driveway. And as you can see, it's like a quarter-mile long. It's a quarter-mile long driveway. Sunny days, it's cool. Not when it's raining. Okay. What time is it? It's like 8:38. Okay, well, I'm down to like probably my last 15 or so minutes anyway, and then I'm probably gonna go like host Nagi, just 'cause fun times. But at least we got the skinning done today. And I don't know. Benj, have you met Boots yet? Have I introduced you to the Boot? Boot. Tell you what, we're down to the last 15 minutes. If you wanna cuddle, you can cuddle. Oh, Bernie's like, I heard you call a dog in. Can I be on your lap? But Boots has been asking politely for the past hour and a half, Bernie. He's been asking. Come here, Boot. Come on. Boot. Just Boot. Come on, Boot. Come on, we're gonna pick a Boot butt. There we go. Poof. There we go. Oh, yes. There is the Boot. Boot, you get to be on the lap, Boot. You get to be on the lap. Come here, camera. I want to like knock all my felt down. Like all of it. Where's the Boot? There's the Boot. Hello, Boot. Whoop. There's the Boot. This is the Boot. Unfortunately, the camera... How do I have you oriented right now, camera? Do I have you oriented sideways? Yes, I have you oriented sideways. There we go. Now that Mommy has figured out how I changed my camera settings. Let's get this unhooked from these felts. There we go. There you go, Boot. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully get this thing to stay put. And you guys can look at the Boot on my lap. This is Boots. He has been asking to come and sit on my lap for the past hour and a half. So there, now you can all meet the Boot. Hopefully. I'm gonna move my hand down now. There, you can put your nose on my arm. He is a pretty poopy. There's a 20-second stream delay, so it's basically got to count to 40 seconds. Um, so that's about how far behind you are at minimum. There. And he's my old boy. Between him and Cole uh and Bernie, who's still the puppy, we have 3 mini schnauzers. He's a good boy, Booty. Yes. We just wanted to cuddle with Mommy. We cuddle, okay, just for a minute. Then I gotta get back to doing this. Because this is my job. This is what Mommy does. She stabs things. Boot is, I want to say 11 this year. Wow, he's 11. He was born in 05. Yeah, you're 11 this year. Actually, come to think of it, your birthday's tomorrow. You're 5505. Because that is the birthday that we gave you. So, Boot, I think that means are you officially 11 tomorrow? If I did my maths right. Wait, 5? It's 18. 18 minus 5 is what? Oh shoot, you're older than that, aren't you? Don't tell Daddy. Be very sad. That's right, because the kid's gonna be, no, he's probably closer to 13. We don't talk about 13. We don't talk about 13 years. He's 11. That's right. You're just gonna be 11 for the rest of the time. If you were ever be 11 forever. He's just gonna be 11. That's it. We stop counting there. Yes. You stop counting there. Boop. Get the boop. Here's the boop. Oh, we can't see the squid. The octopus. There. Now we can still see the octopus. And the puppy. And the good boy. It's a big yawn. Yeah. Okay. We don't know how Cole old is either. We don't know how old Cole is either. He's another oldie schnauzy boy. That's a rescue. And but Bernie, we're pretty confident, still very much a puppy. I don't think Bernie's much more than 2 years old at most at this point. Actually, was pretty sure he was probably closer to like maybe, I don't know, Boot. How old do you think Bernie is? I don't think Bernie's that old. Oh, I'm getting kisses. This is what the Boots does. It tickles a lot. It tickles so much. Oh my goodness. Am I delicious? Am I tasty? Yes. Good boy. Did you know you were best boy? Yes. You are the best boy. Boots is the last dog that we have here that knew our original 3, which was Zoe, Austin, and Fritz. And if you've seen my Instagram or my Twitter or any of my account pages, I did a triptyarch of Zoe, Austin, and Fritz, which is the red, yellow, and blue miniature schnauzers. And they are currently hanging on a wall downstairs. So yeah, just Boots and Stormy were the last. Yeah, the last two animals here that had met everybody. And then let's see, Sunny. I think we got Sunny after Fritz passed, so he remembered the other 2. But yeah, no, we've had schnauzers for quite a long time. Okay, do you want to get down and let Bernie come up? The answer is going to be nope. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good on time, huh? You're still doing pretty good on time. Although I'm surprised Dad hasn't come home yet. Surprised Daddy hasn't come home yet to boot. Okay. I got the seagulls stop it now, so long stuck in my head. You put my turn that back up. Oh, tomorrow if it doesn't rain, I have to catch and shear Brock. That's going to be an event in and of itself, I'm sure. And because everyone's going to be home, that means I need to see if I can get my child to understand that I want her to not talk and point a camera. And we might live stream trying to catch that sheep on Carl's channel. Because there's nothing more entertaining than trying to run down a ram who's not interested in being sheared at all with no catch pen. Because I don't have a catch pen. So he'll come for cookies, and then as soon as I try to get a hold of him, he will totally run away from me, and it'll just be a fiasco. It's almost as bad as trying to catch chickens. Well, chickens that aren't Carl, anyway. Carl is pretty easy to catch, usually. Alright, I want to at least get the eyes on this guy done tonight. Or at least the black bits. I gotta move this back over where I can see it. Alright. I'm gonna move this back over, so... Well, if you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I might just go try to chase down my ram. Which I can guarantee will be oh so entertaining. You know, I really want to think about this though, because I think squids or octopus. I want to say octopi. Okay, I'm going to let you get down before you fall down. So we're going to put you back on the floor. Thank you very much. Good boy. I needed to Google this really quick, just because I want more reference for the eyes. Okay. Ugh. Octopus eye. Octopus eye. Images. Oh yeah, oh wow, these are cool looking. Oh wow, these are cool looking. Okay, so they look kind of like goat eyes, only with much more color. Oh, they're so nifty. Hold on a second, I'm gonna share this. Where's the... I might have to switch the other one. Hold on. Studio mode real quick. Okay, it's this window, and then I need to put... Okay. Well, that's weird. I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, just give me a second. I'm setting up the other side. And in order to do that, I need to throw... Nope, it's not that one. Huh, apparently it's not that one either. Don't make me have to do an entire new thing. Okay, there. So it's this one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So let me just... Pop. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't refeeding, because one of these was refeeding in, so... So there's my dudelet, and then there are these, like, super cool looking eyes. Let me just get these. Okay, there. That'll work. I don't know why that's so silly. Here, we're gonna... My goodness, which display are you capturing off of? 40. There we go. Ah! Boom. Alright, there we go. I know, look at... I mean, aren't they amazing? This one I think is the coolest. It's got, like... I'm just trying to think if I want to felt that or not. Because there's so many options here. I mean, we could go with the green one. And then the opal. I mean, seriously, it's like opal. And look at this one. It's so happy. It's like the happiest little eyeball ever. It's so cute. I'm just trying to keep an eye on stuff at the bottom, because I always get scared with Google Images what might also pop up when you type in something like octopus. That's creepy. Oh yeah, and they can do stuff like this too, because they have that bizarre pupil. Oh my goodness, what is that? Okay, it's glass. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, wait, what? Yeah, it's look like goat eyes. They do. They look so much like goat eyes, and I love my goats. I love them. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the pick a octopus eyeball. They're like glowy. They're like the glowiest eyeballs. Octopuses are such fascinating creatures, though. Look, he's got like gold flakes. It's got like gold flakes in his eye. But yeah, I like that. It's like all the colors. That is so cool. Vampire squid, blue ringed octopus. I'm being very brave doing this. What's gonna happen? I don't know. Okay, we're safe. Oh wow, look at that sucker. Oh my goodness, look at how cute it is. See, that's adorable too. And she did the individual suckers that way also. That's so cute. Oh, look at you, bye. Yeah, so that's also needle filled. Man, that's crazy though. Look at that. Those, I know all the eyes are really cool. It's adorable. But I think I like that opal. I think I really like the opal. Yeah, we'll probably go with something like that, but it'll be a happy, it's gonna be this shape. Although that green, man. Well, at least I know it's sort of wide open, however you want to do it, so I guess... how am I gonna do these? I guess I need to just get like a... That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 colors of roving to start. Unless we go with the fancy-ass green one. See, that's crazy. Yeah, see, that's a chameleon eye, so it's almost like... Oh, look, Hypnotoad! This is dangerous, because I'm just gonna keep... Is that even an octopus? I guess it's an octopus. It looks almost like a gecko. It's like leopard. I actually have leopard print felt. Yeah, oh, it's definitely going to be the happy shape. I'm just trying to figure out the colors. So I'm going to do the smiley shape, but I need to figure out what color scheme. You know, I might just, it looks like it's pretty wide open. So I might just kind of start, I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do purple. Because now I have all the colors to play with. So let's go back to my, my other window. There we go. And I think, let's see, we have like kind of a lavenderish one here. See, I almost want to go for this dude. So you just put him in there. I know, I'm going to take them all out. See, what I'm wondering. It's going to drive me nuts. See, because this... UPS is hiring in Louisville, Kentucky, just in case anyone wanted to know. They do. They're hiring in Louisville. There, now everyone knows. Filters. Color correction. Okay. Shh. These things drive me nuts. That's closer to what it looks like on my actual colors. No, it's a little here, and there's not that much of a hue shift. It's more... okay, I think it's closer to what it actually is. So, oh, we have like a minute, and I'm gonna go host her anyway. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with... See, those are almost more blue. But apparently it doesn't matter because they make all the colors. Okay, so... I just need a teeny tiny bit. This is great though, because I just get to steal little bits of this and then blend it. And then I got my little skinny needle, I believe. But I need to put the backs in before I can put the fronts in. It's like, I'm going to be on all night now just doing the eyes. Like, I'm just not going to log off. I'm just going to be on Twitch all night long. It's going to be like a 20, it's like a all night stream, like nonstop. Which would be a really bad idea because I have to clean the house tomorrow. Okay. Now, you just hold on to your little pad like here for me. How's that sound? You can just grip it yourself. So we're just going to hold on to your base. Because all your base are belong to eyeballs. And down you go. Okay. So I think they're gonna need to be like very round. I'm gonna kind of just, I guess, I'm doing super loose, and you know how I am. I usually don't do this loose. So I'm gonna steal some technique from Bench. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay. I wonder if it should be more sideways, because it looks like a lot of these pictures, if you actually look at them, they appear to be more like, well, I guess that's okay, because I can cover up more of this, so it's just here anyway. I guess we'll do it like that on this side. Yeah, I was reading octopus facts because I was doing like research on them, and they're like, oh man, octopus are crazy, bizarre creatures. Like when they mate, apparently, like the males die like right after they mate, and then the females, when they give birth, their body like eats itself, which is like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, apparently as soon as the next generation hatches, the female's body basically like enzymatically breaks itself down. Just really weird. Okay. Alright, so there's one layer. Oh, I know, and I love that I got a bunch of colors that I can actually play with now. So there's one, and I'm gonna put, yellow needs to be next. I'm gonna keep this similar, I'm gonna do a very similar color to the one that's already there. So we're gonna kind of keep some of the same dyes, because these are actually pretty close to the synthetics. But because there's like so many colors going on, I can just very loosely mix them. So if they're just kind of loosely mixed, that's going to give a lot more variety too, which is going to be nice. Yeah, I'm totally up for this variety thing. This is pretty cool. And I guess we're going on the side, so I want to make sure, especially on this side, there's enough room to do the blending, because you really don't need a lot of this stuff too for the shading at all. That's kind of nice. Actually, that might be more than enough just for this eye too, because I'm going to be covering up that middle bit. Oh, and now it is really dark out. The sun has set. Should probably bring that camera back inside the window. man, I'm really happy I get to play with all the colors. I'm so glad that I picked I picked the felts up. I picked all the little rovings up. Oh, and then I was talking to someone the other day. She dyes wool, so I might be sending her because she wanted to do some testing for stuff. And I'm like, oh heck, if you want to just like play around with stuff to test, I'm like, I'll like get with me. Considering I'm gonna end up having like so much wool in my closet now. I got a lot more off a pie than I was expecting to get this spring too. Like I really wasn't anticipating like Minion when I sheared her. Like most of it wasn't any good, so it mostly just went in the junk pile, which is gonna be turned into like mulch. But pie actually had probably 3 to 5 pounds worth. I mean, it was a good amount of wool that looks like it's gonna be decent. So that like keepable decent, and that's kind of nice. Put my musics back on. Oh wow, and that means I get to shade this all pretty too. I'm so excited. Okay, cool. I actually have like extra. See, it's gonna actually be like that probably when it gets more of that there. I know it's 9 already. I wasn't anticipating it. I didn't feel like it was that late because I've been on since about 6:30. But tonight was one of those nights where things went pretty quick once everything got going. Yeah, so it's gonna be like just like that. So I'm gonna hold out and I'm gonna wait to put that layer on until a little bit further in. Now, this is good to know though. And then it looks like it's a little bit of purple on each side on the outside, and then it's gonna be kind of pink in the middle for this opaly one. But hey, we don't need a lot apparently. So just little tiny bits. Even that might be too much. That's insane. This is gonna go so far. It's gonna be stupid. don't even know because there's wool there. I promise. Boot. Boot. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of where we're gonna be going with it, and I need to get the light pink in the very center, and then I'm gonna surround it, and then put the smiley eyes. So now, what's the lightest? Yeah, it's gonna be like this color.
Hey Spotify listener, have you discovered Louisville's best kept shopping secret? Close Mentor has all your favorite designers like new for less. Kate Spade handbags starting at $40. Lily Pulitzer, Michael Kors, and more. Up to 70% off retail. Your wardrobe and your wallet will thank you. And don't come empty-handed. Close Mentor will pay you cash on the spot for your like new clothes, shoes, and accessories. Stop by one of Close Mentor's 3 Louisville locations or click the banner now for more information. Close Mentor. Like the look. Love the price.
Yep. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be here. So it's all the little colors. I'll probably do some highlights, but okay, so there's all the base colors, and then we just do them on this eye. Okay. Yeah, because this one's going to be a little more covered up because I don't have the lid. So I like started playing with it, but it needs to have more lid here. So it's a little more lid like that. because I didn't really finish hooping it. Hoopa-doopa-dooping it. But before I put the lids on, I'm probably going to put some shading underneath anyway. And then that iris is what's going to really, the pupil is really going to do the thing, I think. I'll dig this out just a bit. So I guess what I should probably do before I put those on is find some, let's see, just something to kind of make it pop. And the question is, do I do blue or brown? You know what, screw it. I'm going to do the, where's that color I was just playing with? Yeah, I'm going to do this as a shade color. Do this in a little black. I'm going to just take a few of those. This wool is so much nicer than the Michaels roving. Michaels roving, it's amazing how coarse it actually is once you compare it to nicer wool as far as blending goes. Probably should blend it with blue. Usually when I'm painting, that's how I would do it anyways. I'd blend it with like a blue. I kind of am blending with the blue. I'm blending with the green. Now I'm going to blend this with, and that's probably way more than necessary. I'm going to blend it with a few of this too. Boot, what are you doing, Boot? This will have to be a recurring. Boot! Come on. Or cat! Guys! Yeah, so I'm gonna get the shade, because it's all a layering thing. Alright, animals, I'm gonna kick you all out of the room if you don't stop. Alright, so then that's going to be for shading. Let's see. So that lid will be coming down. Oh yeah, and I mean, obviously the stuff I'm getting for my sheep is really good, but when you like compare it to like the store-bought stuff, which was my biggest complaint with the store stuff, was that it was just like, it's like, eh. It feels like, even trying to blend it with like Brock's wool, like Brock's is like super super soft, and then you get this like store stuff, and the store stuff is like really really like kind of coarse, and I'm like, I didn't, and it wasn't like it was cheap either. I mean, I'm still remembering it's not quite 4 ounces, and you still got to pay like $7 or $9 or something for it at Michael's, and I'm like, that's kind of a lot of money for, you know, not necessarily the best, you know, it's not very soft and it's very brittle. Like, I don't know if you're seeing this, but this is the Michael's roving. That's what you get at Michael's. And it's, when you focus, you see, it's like when you're pulling it apart, it's like, it's kind of brittle, and it's got, I don't know, it's just, it's not, the fibers themselves probably, like, look, these are your average fiber lengths. I mean, that's not really even that much there, versus, you know, this other roving is, well, heck, let's just go with, this was the sheep that Lori and I sheared, and this is just, you know, based sheep, and even that, you know, it's a little bit softer in comparison, and it's not, granted, but I guess maybe it's the fiber count too. I mean, if you look, even on this sheep, it's not half bad, and then if you get to like, I think this is, I want to say this is Minion. Yeah, this feels like Minion, and so this, and then this is Minion's fibers, and again, it's the same thing. It's a little bit softer, and when you're pulling it apart, it's a little more wavy, so you get, you know, a decent strand of it, versus if you go and try to like mix this, you see how short that is? It's like you can't, it's like, it's just not, because I like being able to mix my colors a bit, but it's just, you get these like super short little bits, and it feels like it's like breaking. It's really brittle, like they weren't, like the sheep didn't get good enough mineral, or when they processed it, something screwed up, and so you end up with like these puffy, I guess would be the best way to try to describe it, where you get like these teeny tiny little poofs. And then there's a lot of this knotting. Like if you look, there's like these little tiny mats that they make. So you'd think by pulling it, yeah. But that's why I really liked getting the set with the merino. I'm totally not pronouncing that right. With the merino wool, is because they're all the different colors, and for what I wanted to do, like this, I'm not even using that much because I don't really need to. But as far as this, being able to get like actual shading and stuff, this is awesome because there's tons of this here. For what I'm using this for. And let's see, should I wrap it all the way around? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I got more there. But yeah, so I got like, there's like a bunch of this here. Guys, what are you doing? Okay, I I'm afraid to even ask what you've found to eat. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's why I was looking into, sending my stuff out for processing. Is because I was doing the math on it and I'm like, the wool that I get off of my sheep is good wool. Like, and if I send it out for processing, it would be even better wool, because then it would, I can get it, washed and properly carded and dehaired and split, and they'll send it back to me, um, from that one mill that I was looking into. Is I'm doing the math and going like, I could feasibly sell it for the same price that Michaels is selling the shitty stuff for, and but the difference is that mine is actually quality, and if someone wanted to buy it, it would be spinnable, versus that is basically, you can needle felt with it. I mean, it's fine for needle felting, but um the wool that I'm producing is I think in a lot of ways a little more ideal, just because fiber lengths do really help like a lot, and that's something that it just kind of, I guess you just kind of learn, um, after you kind of play with this for a bit, is it really does make a difference. And it's just, but I'm like, I can do better than this. But I'm like, yeah, no, I actually would like to. I like to start, process. I want to go ahead and put some money aside to process this year. And I go, if I can process this year and then actually get a market for it, I mean, that would totally be worth it for me, I think. Because not only can I do my own stuff, that would give me some more stuff I can totally sell up on Etsy. Especially if I'm getting more of the Icelandics. And I mean, I've seen even these little packets go for like, a dollar or two a piece. So, but yeah. It was funny. I was talking to someone yesterday in Minnie's channel, who she told Minnie, she's like, "What, when you go to because Minnie Burger's going to the Maryland Wool and Fiber Festival this weekend, because apparently that's what's going on right now." And she's like, "You should come out." And I'm like, "I want to so bad, but I have finals next week." and oh shit, I gotta look her name up. One of the other viewers, she's totally like, "Can you bring me home a fleece? See if someone will sell you a full fleece." And I'm like, because I'm going like Maryland Fiber Festival, it's gonna be like super expensive, and I'm like, unless you've priced them, you need to understand fleeces are not cheap. Um, Especially if you're at like friggin' Fiber Festival and they got some nice stuff, and the ones that you can get for cheap are not gonna be nice-ish. I mean, they'll be they might be nice fleeces, but they're going to require a heck of a lot more work, because it's going to end up being, especially this time of year, the spring fleeces aren't necessarily the best fleeces. The people that are going to be going and selling the good quality stuff are ones that they sheared in the fall. So that is kind of a thing. Okay, let's see. So I think I want to do a little more on this one before I put the hood on. And then I'm going to probably have to just trim that. But I mean, there's people in my fiber groups that I'm in on Facebook. You know, where we do like literally that's what they sell roving and full fleeces and stuff. And you know they're selling like a 5 pounds of processed wool. Cat, don't. You are going to make a horrible mess and destroy things unintentionally, but destroy things nonetheless. Okay, and now I have to find a pair of scissors that cuts. Yay! Because I think I took all my good scissors downstairs. Boo! Darn it, I'm stupid. Oh, these might cut. Maybe. We'll find out. Okay, let's see here. So, I wanted to hood this eye. Ooh, Sarah as both. I'm so jealous. She's the one I've done so many tutorials from. And I'd love to see her work in person, and she has lots of pieces. And she did. Oh. Ooh. I might have to look in. I might have to look at that, because that sounds like it might be cool. And then of course, you know, like farmers market and stuff are kind of starting up in our area. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, see that little bit of the. Oh, that's gonna look so nice. Oh, I'm excited now. This is gonna be exciting. All right. Oh, you're like so dull. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my good scissors in a little bit. That'll work though. And I'm gonna go ahead and hood this. Yeah, I still got a lot of blending to do, but it's gonna be a good thing. Oh, is that you, Till? Maybe. Okay. Just checking. Just you know, maybe's a good thing. What time are we going on? Oh, it's 9:30. Okay, so I've hit my 3-hour mark. I don't want to stop though. Well, yeah, I guess it's past your bedtime. It's a weekend though, so I'm not gonna push it too hard. But yeah, get to bed because we're gonna be up early-ish tomorrow. Um, Cleaning the house. If you want to go ride your bike, you're gonna have to probably do in the morning. I have shit ton of homework I need to do. I'm being so bad. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Good night, sweetie. Love you too. Was that a siren? Gonna have a down-home country policing chase. Nothing better when the police are chasing meth heads down the country roads, man. Oh man, I got stories, man. So many stories. Good night, Bernie. Okay. Oh, that's kind of nifty. Alright, and I still gotta go underneath, but we're gonna do this side first, I think. So we match. Get them kind of uniformish. Getting uniform's always the hard bit. Probably move that forward a hair too. And I was thinking I need to do another one I actually need to do a whole bunch more of my monkeys. Like I did Bobo for Nick. I need to do another one of Marcy, and I need to send her those two together. And I might have to go on this side. Figure out where exactly that angle is. It's about here. Hey, Boot. Alright, I want to get these little hoods on. And I'll probably just do that, do the Happy Iris real quick. And then I'm probably going to be off for the night. But I'm going to go host Nagi. I want to put a little more of a bump for a nose on him too. So there's going to be a little more, well, not little, there'll be a lot more shaping, and this still needs to be done. Yeah, Mini Burger is planning on live streaming the Fiberfest. If I forgot to mention that earlier, so she will be live streaming from it for Saturday, Sunday this weekend, which I'm kind of really excited about, because if I can catch that, I'm going to try to catch that. All right, cool. So let me push this eye more sideways. And my truck is still not back yet. Okay, now we need to do schmirly eyes. Smiley eyes. Other thing I've noticed, it feels like I need to use so much more of the cheap roving compared to the good roving. Things people keep in mind. Okay. And these are going to be smiley eyes. When cephalopod eyes are smiling. All the world seems bright and gay. In the midst of eight-legged laughter, you can hear the angels sing. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Look at how happy it is. Oh my gosh. It's so cute, so cute, so cute. That would probably be husband. Yep. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take this real quick. And then I'm gonna be off. Hey!
Okay, have you guys eaten yet?
No, and she just went to bed. I say, Dad's bringing home pizza. Sorry about that. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, it's like stupid adorable. It's like so ridiculously cute. It's like I'm just like sitting here like totally geeking out on this. It's like, oh my god, look at how cute it is. Oh, I love having this many colors to play with. I put the other one on now, but yeah. It's like really adorable. I love how with it looks even better on the camera, but it looks rainbow on the camera. I don't know, I have my saturation up probably just a hair, so I might go ahead and add a little more color to it too. But I don't it picks up really nice on that though. Okay, cool. Now we just do this side. And do that same thing. We're just going to twist it first because that apparently worked pretty good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright, this is probably more than I can do this in probably two sets, but it's like the happiest little octopi. Where was that orange I put aside? Uh-oh. Did I sneeze and it blow away? No! I do with the wool. Oh, it's because I moved the phone. I might have blown it away when I sneezed. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, we're good. It's like sucks. Like, I don't want to stop working on it, but I know I should. This is your brain. This is your brain on ADD. Well, he'll be on his way home pretty soon with food, so I should probably start getting things ready anyway. Oh my goodness, it's so happy. Look at how happy it is. It's like the happiest little octopus. Yeah, when you start getting the other colors in here, like the reds and the brighter stuff, and when it's going to be literally every color of the rainbow. Like, it's totally just going to be blending the whole thing all over the place. So it's going to be so cute. Because octopuses can do that. You might want to shrink some of this down more. I think I like that one. That's a little bit thicker on this side, so I'm going to probably thicken this side up just a bit. Just a little, yeah, there we go. Now it's a little more pronounced. Alright, I'll have to probably shave that a bit later, but there we go. So now we have the other smiley eye. Alright, cool. Well, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and pretty sure I'm hosting. No, oh, Kittens is on too. Darn it, I have to pick. Okay, I'm gonna go see Nagi first. So I'm gonna go ahead and host Nagi. These are just us. But yeah, okay, thanks everybody for stopping in, and I'm gonna continue working on this dude as I have more time, and I might do some of this off stream and get the some of these colors blended gradually. Oh man, Boot, I'm very excited. Plus, Daddy's bringing home pizza. That's what he called about. There we go. Yep, and we're gonna go host Nagi. Boop. And thanks for stopping by, everybody that stopped by. And hope to see you again next time I'm on. I should be Felting Fridays are usually from 6:30ish to about 9:30ish on Fridays. So, oops, you know what? It would help. It would help if we hosted things correctly. Haha. There, because I have a brain. Ta-da. Okay, that should work.